I have a Peak Design 20-liter backpack. I really like it. The issue is in the top. When you put stuff in the top, and let me zip it up. I'll zip up at least one side, two sides. I really like the bag. It has dividers in it. You can actually divide off into 3 sections, but in the top, there's a great potential for smaller lenses and stuff on either side to drop down in. The other issue, okay, so if you have that closed up and you open a side, Peak Design has these, sorry about that, Peak Design has these dividers that you flip out. You take one of these dividers and you can flip the divider. Let me just show you that. And you can put something in, but you notice you have space. You have space up top. Now I have the Canon M6 Mark II, which comes with a lot of very small lenses. And each spot, it's just not big enough. And so I was trying to put little baggies and separating them. And then I decided there's got to be a solution. I looked for some kind of lens holder that could fit in there, because one of the great things of the Peak Design bag, if you get like the tech bag, now I don't know if they designed it this way or it was just a coincidence, but this tech bag, when you take it in this bag, it will slide into this spot and fit and close. It's a great thing because you can have all your cables, even smaller stuff, even pocket camera, you know, the DJI Pocket 2. You can have all that stuff in one of these bags, and it keeps it separate, and it slides into, and you basically, between the top, and you get 3 other sections. Now it is wearing a little bit, these dividers. I've had this for a little while and used it quite a bit. So I got the bright idea to order off Amazon these Altura, I think that's how you say it, Altura bags. And this was okay in the sense that you get a set of 4 really cheap. They're neoprene, and they come with this clip. Now I have already taken the clip off, but they come with these clips. And as you can see, I just want you to see it. They come with a clip, which is probably convenient if you had a bag and you wanted to put a lens in it and hang it off the bag or on your belt. A clip would come in handy. But here's what I decided to try. I have smaller lenses. So here I've got this bigger bag. I can take and put maybe one of my slightly larger lenses in there. And then I could take the small or medium size that you get. I can put a lens in there. I can just tighten it. They come with these nice tighteners. I can tighten it, and I can stick it in the top of it and then tighten the bigger bag. And now guess what I've got? I have this 2 lenses, both in cases to protect as I'm bouncing around, and I can take my backpack and slide it into one of these dividers. I can actually slide 2, one on top of the other. So now I don't have the problem of the Peak Design dividers having open space that things could fall through to the other side, bounce around, or even in some cases in the top. Let me just show you in the top. When I open this bag and you've got this top where it could come loose, now I can take these 2 lenses. So I've decided to take these clips off because I don't want the clips grabbing, roughing on things. I don't mind this little plastic piece that's left because I could put a carabiner on there and have the same purpose, but 90% of the time, I just want to use it in the bag. And now I'm not worried about that thing coming out of the top. So for me, it's been a solution to kind of a nagging problem with the Peak Design bag. I like the bag. I like the looks. I like how it opens up. I like how the zippers work. The dividers do fray a little bit with use. I don't know if it's because they rub on either side, but it's a nice looking bag. The Peak Design bag is a nice looking bag, and 20 liters is the right size because when you load it up, it's heavy enough. Something that any photographer like myself for years bought bigger and bigger bags and then found we're not hauling it around. It's just too heavy. So I have multiple bags, but the 20 liter is the right size if I've got to really carry a lot of gear. It's one which I want to do it. But since I have a kit that takes a lot of small lenses, because I use the Canon M6 Mark II, I think that little case bags, I think what you're going to find, this is like a large, not the extra large, and this is a medium-sized bag. And I can kind of do the same thing. The medium's probably better in the other bag. This is what I was kind of reverting to before, and it wasn't really protecting the lens. And if you've ever carried stuff around, you know you're going to bang it up at some point. You can be gingerly carrying it around for a while, but eventually bad things are going to happen unless you protect your lenses. Now, the material, if somebody has something like this, you know, I'd love a bunch of small mediums. I wish they had a kit that just did small mediums, or maybe just different material. It doesn't have to be this thick because it's inside the other bag. But I did take these clips off, each one of them, and I can always put them back on, which is kind of the great thing. At first I thought I was going to have to cut them, but I don't have to do that. So this really does work. It's kind of a solution. I haven't used it yet. I just got this from Amazon, but it's worth a try. I'll put a link below for the Amazon, but it's a solution to small lenses and trying to carry in a backpack. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. Have any questions, just put it in the comments below. I answer them. Again, thanks for watching.